Okay, loves, so I'm using this hair. It's called roll ups and it's a 36 pieces hair. It's by OUTRE and it comes with like a closure inside of the back. So it also has like three rolls. So there's a 4-inch, a 6-inch, and also a 2-inch. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the 2-inch, and this is basically what it looks like in the packet. It's just rolled it around and like it feels really soft. So I'm gonna go in and use this first bundle, to start the wig. So I've basically cut the track into small strips, and I'm just going along the back area and just gluing those onto my wig. Now you also want to make sure when you're gluing that you hold it in place for a few seconds just to make sure everything is stick down nicely. And so that's what we're going to do for this section until I finish using the 2 inches. That's what it looks like. And next I'm going to jump into the 4 inches. So I'm just going along and I'm just adding the 4-inch tracks to my wig. If you notice, the 4-inch hair is a little bit longer than the 2-inch. So the 2 inches at the bottom and now the 4-inch is basically at the middle section, and I'm just continuing to do this. I just wanted to be specific in explaining this. So now I'm using the 6-inch. Okay, so we use the 2-inch, the 4-inch, and now the 6-inch for the top of the wig. The reason I'm being so specific is because in my old Pixie Wig videos I get so many questions about what lengths I use at the back, what length I use at the middle, etc, etc. So now we're just continuing with the 6-inch hair, and I'm just going to continue to do that until I reach at the front of the wig. So this is where we're gonna add the hair going across the front. Now you want to make sure that you put the hair across the front, but you also want to make sure that the side is curved, because we're going to close this off into like a circular motion. So you want to apply it to the side, going across the front, and then to the other side. Okay, and you also need to make sure that again you keep the track in place. I mean, you can use a blow dryer just to like blow it out, but I mean just press that baby down in place. So now as you can see, the shape is changing and it's starting to look like a circle. So just basically continue to do that until we're gonna apply the closure. Now this hair already comes with a closure, as I showed you guys earlier on in the video, so it makes it a lot easier. I mean, I can make my own closures, but for those who are like beginners, it's really handy to get a pack that already comes with a closure. So now I'm just applying some glue to that closure, and then I'm just going to fit that closure in the space right there. Now we're moving on to styling, and to begin with I'm using a razor comb and I'm just going across the back. So basically what I'm doing is just shaping the hair going downwards across the sides, as you can see in the video, and across the back, because once I start shaving down the sides and the back, I'm starting to see the shape of the wig, and so it makes it easier for me to like cut the rest of it. So those are the first place that I start shaping first, and I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to take shape already to me. Now I'm just going to continue going around the wig basically and just shaping it. So I guess you guys can see what I'm doing because I'm not the best at explaining, but if you notice, that side there is more fuller than the other side. So now we're gonna go in on this side and just take some hair down because it's pretty full compared to the other side. So we're going to do the same exact thing to shape the hair going downwards, and make sure that the sides are really low and the back. And you know, later on we're going to take some hair from the front as well, but for now we're just working on the rest of the wig. I'm just going to go through the front area now, and I'm just going to take some hair out of it because it's too long and it's too full. So I'm just going to take my time to go through it and just, you know, thin the hair out and also cut it down a little bit. You also, if it's your first time doing this, you just want to take your time as well. Don't rush the process because you know you can ruin your wig, but just take your time to cut everything down nicely. So here I've got some foam wrap mousse, and I'm just going to apply that to the wig. I'm pretty okay with the length of it at the moment, but I'm sure when I pop it on my head I'll probably cut some more hair off of it. So I'm just applying the foam wrap mousse to the wig. The reason why I'm doing this is just because I want everything to just lay down nicely. I'm just going to apply it all over, and then I'm just going to comb through everything, making sure that it's laying down really flat. And I'm just going to allow it to air dry. You can blow dry it or whatever, but I'm just gonna, you know, leave it to air dry overnight because it's pretty late. So then I'll just come back to it in the morning when I'm ready to style it, and obviously to wear it as well. Okay guys, so this is the following morning and she's all dried. She's laying flat, she's all dried. So I'm just gonna go ahead and comb through everything and, you know, pretty much do the finishing touches. So I'm gonna go ahead and use like my little straightener just to straighten it out and do any other final trimmings that I need to do, I think, once I'm wearing it. So these are the straighteners that I'm using. They're just some basic straighteners. I think they were from the beauty supply store, and I'm just using that just to straighten the hair out some more. I'm also going to use my scissors just to, like, you know, trim up any little extra bit of hair around the back and the sides, etc, etc. And bearing in mind guys, yeah, I'm doing this on the mannequin head, so the way that it looks on the mannequin head is not exactly how it's going to look on my head, because I obviously need to adjust it to fit my own face. But I mean, I can do that once I'm wearing it. Okay guys, so that's all I'm going to do on the mannequin head. Now the next step, I'm going to put the wig on my head and just do any extra trimming or anything extra that I need to do for it to look perfect on my face, on my head, to match my face. So as you can see, I'm adding some foam wrap mousse just right here at the front, just to make sure that it lays like flat. So that's basically what I'm doing now. And I've also trimmed like the side area just a little bit, just to, you know, like, I find that with pixie wigs you have to kind of take your time to work them in. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like the older they get is the better they look. So jumping into the back of the wig, as you can see, that's my natural hair poking out at the back, but I do need to like tidy that up a little bit. So that's what I mean when I say that, you know, I do the final touches once it's on my head. So I will make sure that I, you know, tidy that up and have it looking perfect before I head outside. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just thought that I would do an updated pixie look. I haven't done one for a minute, so please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if it's your first time visiting my channel, and I'll be sure to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.